If you watch the channel, you know that I like to tell you about the best and most profitable crypto market chances. Today I'm going to tell you about a great one where you can make up to $30,000 without doing anything. So, no matter what you do, you shouldn't miss this movie. This amazing chance has been going on for a while and comes from one of the biggest swaps in the business right now. So many people have taken advantage of it and are getting the bonuses. But don't worry. The program will continue until June 30. So you have plenty of time to jump in and get a piece of the big prizes. If you want to know more, grab your friends and family, because this is a chance you don't want to miss. Disclaimer: how are you, Shib Army? As always, thanks for stopping by the channel. In this video, I'll talk about two big campaigns that are going on right now on Bybit, which is one of the best exchanges on the market. If you've been in the business for a while, you've probably already heard of Bybit. But those who are still new around here should keep an eye out, as I'll tell you a little bit about the conversation and then we'll get to the good stuff. But before we get to the meat of the video, please know that I am not a financial expert and this video is not financial advice. Before making an investment choice, do your own research and talk to your financial advisor, as I always say on the channel. Also, remember that the cryptocurrency market is very unpredictable and that prices drop every day. Because of this, you should only spend money that you can afford to lose. Okay, then. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's find out what this Bybit effort is all about. Whether you like crypto or not, you've probably heard of Bybit in some way, somewhere. This shouldn't be a surprise, since marketing is a big deal for Bybit. So, if you follow Formula 1, you probably know that the exchange is the main sponsor of the Red Bull F1 team. The team also gives money to Borussia Dortmund, a football team in Germany, and Avispa Fukuoka, a football team in Japan. As you may have guessed, this is a trade that puts a lot of value on marketing that works. And that's great, because the exchange already has a lot to give. Bybit has one of the most trades in 24 hours of any market in the business. In fact, the numbers show that Bybit has an average 24-hour trading volume of about $12.9 billion, which puts it in the top 1% of exchanges. Only Binance regularly does better. So why do people like to trade on Bybit? There are several reasons, but derivative trading, which I will talk about in more depth later in the video, seems to be the most popular. But for now, let's talk about other ways to make money on this market without doing anything. First, there's the Launchpad staking, where you can stake tokens and make some interest. A simple way to think about how the Launchpad stake pool works is as a government bond. So, basically, you give some of your proof of stake tokens to the blockchain, which pays you back. On Bybit, you can stake many different kinds of launchable coins. Then there's DeFi mining, which looks a lot like regular staking but has tighter rules and more money as a reward. DeFi mining is a lot like Bitcoin mining, except you don't need as much computer power. You put your tokens at risk and then get your return. Now, as I said, DeFi mining and staking may look the same, but they are very different. With DeFi mining, you have to make a minimum payment and stake for a minimum amount of time, but the return is much higher than with regular staking. The Bybit Referral and Partner Program is another way that beds can be used to make money while you sleep. This is one of the best reward programs you'll find on the crypto market. And at the end of this movie, I'll take all the time I need to really explain how the program works, especially the affiliate program. So make sure you don't leave. In the meantime, let's look at derivative trade, which is the thing that keeps people coming back to Bybit the most. A derivative is a type of financial asset whose worth depends on the value of another asset. Usually, stocks, bonds, or commodities could be the other asset. Now let's apply that to cryptography. The value of a derivative is based on the price of some coins. On Bybit, there are two ways to trade derivatives: continuous trading and futures trading. When you start a position without trading the underlying asset right away, this is called perpetual trading. This means you can keep the trade open for as long as you want, as long as your margins stay high enough. When you agree to buy or sell futures, this is what it means. the object that the contract is based on at an agreed-upon price at a later date. But here's what really makes trading on Bybit fun. Leveraging with leverage. You can borrow money to trade more than the value of the assets you have in your wallet. It's a great way to increase your profits if the price of crypto goes the way you think it will. To describe something, say you buy 100 contracts and 3 derivatives on Bitcoin. To long Bitcoin, which means to bet that the price of Bitcoin will go up, you would have bought 100 contracts and 3 derivatives. In this case, if things go the way you thought they would, and the price of Bitcoin goes up, you will have tripled your profit thanks to the magic of leverage. But keep in mind that the pendulum can move in both directions. In other words, just like using leverage can make you 3 times as much money, it could also mean that you lose 3 times as much if things go wrong and your guess is wrong. Make sure you always do your own study. Then we'll talk about the fees for dealing on Bybit, which will lead us to the campaigns I promised to talk about. The good news is that dealing on Bybit isn't too expensive. The amount you pay depends on your membership level, but in general, tankers pay between 0.6% and 0.1% and makers pay between 0.1% and nothing. So, we talked about the different types of membership. What's up with all that? Well, Bybit lets you join based on how much money you have and how much you trade in a month. Non-VIP, VIP, 1 VIP, 2 VIP, 3 VIP, 4 VIP, and 5 VIP are the stages of membership. And as you move up the membership ladder, your trade costs will go down. Now that you know that, we can talk about the Bybit 2 super events where you can earn thousands of USD for free. In the first promotion, all you have to do is make a deposit to get VIP plus 2 status for 30 days. To get VIP 1 rank on Bybit, you need to trade between $10 million and $15 million worth of derivatives and between $1 million and $2 million worth of spot trades in the last 30 days. Say those are your numbers on your existing exchange and you decide to join Bybit's VIP Plus 2 campaign. The swap says it will raise your membership level, so instead of being a VIP 1 for 30 days, you will be a VIP 3 for the same amount of time. Say you are a VIP 2 on your present exchange. That is, your numbers for this campaign are between $25 million and $50 million in swaps and $1 million to $2 million in spot trading. Bybit will raise your level to VIP 4 or higher for 30 days. But there's more. You can also get prizes worth $2,000 USD. To get a $2,000 bonus, all you have to do is make a net deposit of at least 100,000 ISK and trade at least $2 million worth of derivatives during the event time. Also, this isn't the only tier you can choose. Check out the link's description to learn about all of the available classes and what the rules are for each one. But for now, let's take a look at Bybit's second effort. This one gives you a chance to win up to $30,000 USD. But you have to sign up for a Bybit account using the link in the description before you can cash in. After that, all you have to do is meet the